What is an ICIA?
An ICIA is an Island Communities Impact Assessment. Scotland's islands matter. You have to consider island communities whenever you start developing or redeveloping a policy, strategy, law or service. It's a legal duty for all relevant authorities.
And it's a way to promote fairness, helping make your policy or service work for the whole of Scotland. Life on islands can be a bit different from the mainland.
There are 7 steps to work through. Step 1. Understand your objective. What are you trying to achieve?
What exactly are the outcomes you want? And how might your policy, strategy or service play out differently on islands? Or between groups of islands? Because not all islands are the same.
Step 2. Assess impact on islands. In this step, you need to gather your data and identify your stakeholders.
It's like any policy or strategy development. You can work some things out for yourself. But to get things right, you need to check the data and you need to consult with the right people. Depending on the policy, strategy or service you're developing, consider where to find relevant data and who to consult. The National Islands Plan and the 6 island local authorities are often the right places to start. You'll find plenty of data sources in the ICIA guidance, and the Islands team at the Scottish Government are ready to help if you get stuck. Just drop them an email at info@islandsteam.scot.
Step 3. Consultation. Time to speak to the stakeholders you identified in Step 2.
There are lots of ways to engage island communities, not only face-to-face meetings, but also local radio, local newspapers, online events, online surveys, or you can piggyback questions on other existing consultations.
Step 4. Assessment. Use all the data and the insights you've gathered to assess the impacts on island communities: demographic, economic, social and cultural.
Consultation often throws up insights and ideas you hadn't thought of.
After this step, you're ready to make a decision. Does your policy need an island communities impact assessment?
If you've discovered significantly different impact on islands, the answer is yes.
Step 5. Preparing your ICIA. In your ICIA, you need to describe the likely significant different effects on island communities and assess how you can improve outcomes or mitigate any significant differences.
The trick is to record everything as you go along. You're clarifying and consulting, your thinking and assessment. Keeping a careful record at every stage will really help you to complete your ICIA.
Step 6. Making adjustments to your work. Now you use everything you discovered in your ICIA process to improve your policy, strategy or service.
Add mitigations. Think about tailoring delivery mechanisms to island communities. Find out if there are island-specific indicators you could use to monitor impact. Consider testing the impact and perhaps adjust the objectives you set out in Step 1.
Step 7. Publishing your ICIA. All ICIAs must be published. It's a question of transparency. You get the ICIA signed off, usually by your Deputy Director or another senior colleague. Then, you can publish it on your organisation's own website.
2 key tips to remember. Always record your work as you go through the first 4 steps. Then you'll have everything ready to complete your assessment. And if you ever want any help with your ICIA, just ask info@islandsteam.scot.